Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion Nation. And, I have my favorite brands. I always have my favorite brands. But on the TikTok shop are my favorite brands. So when I bought some Gerard Cosmetics, I bought them on the TikTok shop. So you can find Gerard Cosmetics, Curse Cosmetics, Juvia's Place, and Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and many, many more cosmetics companies over on the TikTok shop. And I said that in one breath. So one thing I will tell you is I gotta try to get the rest of my setting powders out of these. Slay the bake. You know I love those. Plus my favorite setting spray. I got this in December. I do use it. I just use it sparingly. But since I am running out of the setting powder and I'm currently using the Magician palette from Gerard Cosmetics, and you have the shade right here. Take a fluffy brush, right? Dab that in there. You'll get fallout. Who cares? A lot of products do that. Now, I don't have their little square mirror, but I do have my one from Curse Cosmetics. Take that and just dab it. Jab-a-dab-a-doo underneath the eye. Or you can just kind of sweep it like that. I do want to show you something before I show you what I got. What you can do to improvise with your makeup. The foundation I have on is not Gerard Cosmetics. It's just what is this one? LA Colors. Like y'all, I've used so much of this up, it's basically gone. But, so yeah, I wanted to show you that. You can also take your little puff. I wash mine. Also pick that up on the puff. You can do the same thing. Put that under the eye. Jen, I hope this gives you a idea, ma'am. Jen Gerard, she is one of the sweetest people you can come across. I remember the tragedies she had been through over the last so many years. And one of them was her house. And then right after that, she broke her leg. Oh, poor thing. And then she had to have surgery. And they put her on. Oh, funny moments with pain medication in the middle of the night. And, Jen, I honestly don't care that you needed someone to talk to at that moment. It's okay. But Jen Gerard is a nice person, a good friend to have. Everybody needs somebody nice. So there is that. You can do that. You can do that. Then you can go over it with your blending brush, your big old fluffy brush. I did clean this. That's why you don't see a lot of shit under for that. So as we're doing this, let's talk about cosmetics. And she's seen some blood. Can you tell? And oh, you know what? I just noticed. I just noticed, wow, that matches my shirt. So we'll go in and we'll just use this, that same that we did under the eye. Now this video is for YouTube and TikTok. I am not putting this one on Rumble. Although I do have a Rumble account. Okay, now that we have that on as our base layer, I'm going to go in with this mustard color. And we're just going to tap that on. Yep, I got my sign on. I'd rather have a Temu sign than a Temu tan. Rich knows what I'm talking about. Don't you, Rich? Rich looks. Another funny person, another fun person. Mutual friend, Gerard. And then I want to go in, this, but that's what I did my brows with. You can go in with this shimmer shade right here to smoke up the eye look. Take it right there, and if you can't really get that to go like you want, use a makeup wipe and dampen your brush. You know, always have one handy. I'll keep that over here. Yeah, you always know I keep one handy. Just dampen your brush, otherwise you'll just be putting that on with your finger. Take that and go up, like I always say, towards the end of the eyebrow. And that's how you know you're actually making a really good wing. And kind of take that and go down there. Now, if I use anything else, Gerard Cosmetics, it'll probably just be mascara for this. So, if you haven't bought Gerard Cosmetics, what are you waiting for? They always have a sale on something. They always do. And like I said, Jen Gerard herself, she is one of the sweetest people that you can talk to. I know my eyes are not going to match. Our eyes never match when we do this. Just trying to figure out, like, the brush is still damp, but it's lighter on this side than it is on that side. Re-dampen my brush. And I don't like put my makeup wipe on my fabric table. I have a thing about that, by the way, but that's a whole other video. But anyway, so far this looks pretty nice. So far. And then we will go in and we will pick up the shade right here that I've hit pan on. I really have. And if you think it's going to crumble a bit, just put it right there. This is such a simplistic look, but it's pretty at the same time. Getting your brush wet really helps. And don't mind the dog. She's being a little brat today. She's been outside. She's been fed. She's been watered. She's been walked. And then just put that right up there. Like I said, Jen Gerard, one of the sweetest people that you could ever know. You know? And just a few of us talked to her when she was injured and had to go through that whole like surgery process and everything on her leg. I felt so bad for her. And when she realized what time it was here, she's like, oh my God, didn't mean to bother you. Like, girl, that was not a bother. That was not a bother at all. Now, I'm going to dip back into this, that fluffy brush, And then I'm going to dip over here. And if you don't happen to have anything to go on your cheek, take those two colors. Take that up on your cheek like that. Go ahead and do that. You might not be able to see it on camera too well. There you go. That's a little better. Just needed a little extra of this. There you go. Matches the eye. It's magic. Maybe that's because it's the Magician palette. So like I was saying, my favorite brands, absolutely love them, right? I gotta put this mirror face down. Don't leave your mirrors pointing out to the center of your room, and don't leave them pointed up. Leave them face down. Have a reason for that. So anyway, I don't have any of the Gerard Cosmetics lip liners, but I did get two of their lippies. Like I said, I already opened this. And when I saw the price, right? When I saw the price on these two lippies, because the other ones were already sold out, I was like, oh crap, that's already sold out. Okay, got it without that. This is double shot, like a double shot espresso, right? Now I have, let's see, I got this one in the Santa stash in December, and I got this one in the Santa stash, which is a mystery box, right? Absolutely love these. I need to give them more wear than I actually do. And then we have this one. What are you called? Oh, Fuzzy Navel. That's funny. Fuzzy Navel, the drink, or somebody got a fuzzy navel. And these are a metallic. I will show you this on the back of my hand. Hey, this video honestly isn't that long, is it? I mean, it's long, but it's not too long. Ooh, look at her go. That's pretty. We'll try that one on in a minute, and I will swatch this one for you. Ooh, I love that. I'm a coffee person anyway, so I'm not going to lie to you about that. Let's see what they would look like if they were blended. Look at that. Y'all, like that. That's pretty. Jen, I might be giving you a color idea. Let me get that cleaned off my hand. And it cleans off. And it actually, these smell nice. They do. They smell nice. I can still smell a little bit of it. I know what my makeup wipes smell like. They don't smell bad. Now, the shade Night Rider, I had that one for a while. Yeah. This smells like candy. Girl, what'd you formulate? This smells like candy. So, get this one on. If I buy something that does not match my skin tone, I usually pass it on. That's pretty. That is. Remember, I swatched it so we know what it looks like swatched. Now let's wipe this one off. I like it though. It'll have to grow on me. Or we can always mix it. You know, usually if I pass something on, Like my friend Doug Paulson, he's raising his daughter, and she's 15. She's going to be 16 this year. Wow. Yeah. That is that is so soft on the lip. I'll tell you that. And now we have double shot. Oh, that one's so me. I like that. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. You know what? Let's mix that up. Because I think that would be great. That gives that a whole different thing. Now I can wear that more pinky metallic color. I have to say, these are beautiful. Jen, thank you for having great product. Like I said, Gerard Cosmetics is one of my favorites. I may not be able to afford all the time because I'm out of the primer, the eye primer. I've been out of the eye primer since sometime last year. Was just waiting to put that back in my budget. Now, like I said, there's always a sale going on for something. Don't forget that. Always go check out the sales. Like, look, I thought I wouldn't be able to wear this shade because that's super pink. Right? until, let me show you. And no, I don't know why that component didn't light up. It will sometimes. This one does. And this is one thing I do like about these. It's like a lip saver. I'll put that one next to it and then I will show you what I mean. So make sure you have a no next to it. And if it wasn't for this one, then I wouldn't be able to wear that really light pink. See that? That actually made it so I'm able to wear that light pink. So remember that. Remember that you can always blend your beauty up. Make yourself happy with what you have. And what, like, I call myself cheap, right? Most people say, you're not cheap. You're just budget friendly. I try to be. When I purchased this, oh my gosh, how many years ago was that? I know I should put this in the trash, but I'm not going to. I think I bought this like 3 years ago. And that's a cat, but it looks like an owl. It's a cowl. There you go. That's a true cowl. It's a cat owl. It's a cowl. It was $10 when I purchased it. Back then, I don't know if it still is. I didn't do my setting spray. Now, my all-time favorite setting spray from Gerard Cosmetics. I like this one too because this came in the Santa stash. Christmas mystery bundle. Or holiday mystery bundle. However you want to say that. My favorite setting spray are the ones with the Rich Luxe collaboration. That's right. Oh, that's so refreshing on the skin. And I did very light makeup today. And like I said, when you use that one color and you went underneath the eyes like I did, look what that did. That just brightened up the eye like that. Then the lip colors and blending them together. I don't know, maybe that gave that kind of like that 80s, 90s vibe there with the lip, which I don't mind. I grew up in the 80s. I did. Born in 73 and grew up in the 70s and 80s. So, yeah. So anyway, when you want a good bargain, make sure to look on their website. I will leave the website link, and I do not have an affiliate link with Gerard Cosmetics. Sorry about that. And I no longer know anybody that does. I thought Rich had one. Anyway, when you want to look for something beautiful, go to their website, gerardcosmetics.com, which you know, like I just said. I will leave the link in the first comment that's pinned so that you too can get some beauty for you. Also check them out on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, former Twitter, which is X, and YouTube. Yes, that's right, YouTube. So I will leave all those for YouTube linked, and for TikTok linked for you to go over and enjoy. And remember to stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I think this goes good with my shirt today. It was a little chilly out, and I was like turtleneck, and I rolled it down, by the way. Yeah, it's a little chilly out today here in South Jersey. So anyway, with that said, I gotta get ready to do a thumbnail for this and upload for today. Anyway, so with that said, I will see you in the next one. Bye. A true review. I love them. I didn't turn that back on.